Question 1. When approaching a red light at an intersection, you should A. Slow down and proceed if the way is clear. B. Come to a complete stop and proceed when it's safe. C. Increase your speed to pass the intersection quickly. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop and proceed when it's safe. A red light means you must come to a complete stop and only proceed when the light turns green and it's safe to do so. Question 2. If you are driving and start to feel drowsy, you should A. Turn up the music and continue driving. B. Pull over in a safe place and rest. C. Open the windows for fresh air and continue driving. Answer. B. Pull over in a safe place and rest. Drowsy driving is dangerous. It's best to rest before continuing your journey. Question 3. The speed limit in a school zone in Manitoba is A. 30 kilometers per hour. B. 50 kilometers per hour. C. 60 kilometers per hour. Answer. A. 30 kilometers per hour. School zones have reduced speed limits to ensure the safety of children. Question 4. When driving in foggy conditions, you should use A. High beams. B. Low beams. C. Hazard lights. Answer. B. Low beams. High beams can reflect off the fog and reduce visibility further. Question 5. The legal blood alcohol concentration, BAC. Limit for fully licensed drivers in Manitoba is A. 0.5%. B. 0.8%. C. Zero tolerance. Answer. B. 0.8%. However, it's always safest not to drink and drive. Question 6. When a school bus is stopped with its red lights flashing, you must A. Slow down and pass with caution. B. Stop at least 5 meters away. C. Honk to alert the bus driver. Answer. B. Stop at least 5 meters away. This is to ensure the safety of children boarding or alighting from the bus. Question 7. In Manitoba, you must report any collision where the damage exceeds A. $500. B. $1,000. C. $2,000. Answer. B. $1,000. It's important to report collisions to authorities for insurance and safety reasons. Question 8. When parking uphill with a curb, you should turn your wheels. A. Away from the curb. B. Towards the curb. C. Straight ahead. Answer. A. Away from the curb. This prevents the car from rolling into traffic if the brakes fail. Question 9. Tailgating is A. Following another vehicle too closely. B. Driving with your rear lights off. C. Transporting goods in the back of your vehicle. Answer. A. Following another vehicle too closely. Tailgating is dangerous and can lead to rear-end collisions. Question 10. Hydroplaning can occur when A. There is snow on the road. B. Your tires are overinflated. C. The road is wet and your speed is too high. Answer. C. The road is wet and your speed is too high. Hydroplaning causes the tires to lose contact with the road surface. Question 11. When parallel parking, you should park within blank inches of the curb. A. 6. B. 12. C. 18. Answer. B. 12. This ensures that your vehicle is parked safely and does not obstruct traffic. Question 12. True or false? In Manitoba, you are permitted to use handheld communication devices while driving. Answer. False. Using handheld communication devices while driving is illegal and dangerous. Question 13. True or false? You must yield to pedestrians at all times, even if they are crossing against a signal. Answer. True. Pedestrian safety is paramount, and drivers must always yield to pedestrians. Question 14. Fill in the blank. On a two-way road, you may pass another vehicle on the right if the vehicle you are passing is blank. A. Slowing down. B. Making a left turn. C. Accelerating. Answer. B. Making a left turn. It is safe to pass on the right if the vehicle is making a left turn and there is sufficient space. Question 15. True or false? You may make a U-turn at an intersection with traffic lights. Answer. False. U-turns at intersections with traffic lights are prohibited unless a sign permits it. Question 16. If you come across a traffic circle, roundabout, you must A. Enter at any speed as long as you yield to traffic in the circle. B. Yield to traffic already in the circle and enter to the left. C. Yield to traffic already in the circle and enter to the right. Answer. C. Yield to traffic already in the circle and enter to the right. Always enter a roundabout to the right and yield to traffic already circulating. Question 17. True or false? It's okay to exceed the speed limit when passing another vehicle. Answer. False. You must not exceed the speed limit even when passing another vehicle. Question 18. The 2-second rule is used to A. Determine the correct following distance. B. Decide if you have enough time to pass. C. Measure your vehicle's braking distance. Answer. A. Determine the correct following distance. It helps maintain a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you. Question 19. When approaching a yield sign, you must A. Come to a complete stop and proceed when it's safe. B. Slow down and proceed without stopping if the way is clear. C. Maintain your speed and proceed with caution. Answer. B. Slow down and proceed without stopping if the way is clear. Yielding means giving the right of way to other vehicles or pedestrians. Question 20. True or false? If a traffic signal is not functioning, the intersection becomes a four-way stop. Answer. True. All drivers must treat the intersection as a four-way stop in this situation. Question 21. Before making a lane change, you should A. Check your mirrors and signal. B. Signal and change lanes quickly. C. Honk and change lanes. Answer. A. Check your mirrors and signal. Always ensure it's safe before changing lanes. Question 22. In Manitoba, you must dim your high beams when following another vehicle within A. 60 meters. B. 150 meters. C. 300 meters. Answer. A. 60 meters. This is to avoid blinding the driver ahead of you. Question 23. If you are involved in a collision, you should A. Move your vehicle out of traffic if possible. B. Leave your vehicle in its original position for evidence. C. Drive away from the scene immediately. Answer. A. Move your vehicle out of traffic if possible. This helps prevent further incidents and traffic congestion. Question 24. True or false? It is illegal to park within 5 meters of a fire hydrant. Answer. True. This ensures that emergency services have access to the hydrant if needed. Question 25. When approaching an intersection with a flashing yellow light, you should A. Stop and proceed when safe. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Maintain your speed and proceed. Answer. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light indicates caution. Question 26. On a multi-lane highway, the left lane is typically used for A. Slower moving traffic. B. Passing slower vehicles. C. Large trucks and commercial vehicles. Answer. B. Passing slower vehicles. The left lane is often referred to as the passing lane. Question 27. True or false? You may pass a school bus from the opposite direction on a divided highway when its red lights are flashing. Answer. True. On a divided highway, you are not required to stop for a school bus that is on the opposite roadway. Question 28. Fill in the blank. In heavy rain, your vehicle's stopping distance can be up to blank times greater than on a dry road. A. 2. B. 3. C. 4. Answer. A. 2. Wet roads can significantly increase stopping distances. Question 29. When approaching a railway crossing with flashing lights, you must A. Stop no closer than 5 meters from the nearest rail. B. Slow down and proceed if no train is coming. C. Stop only if a train is visible. Answer. A. Stop no closer than 5 meters from the nearest rail. Always stop for flashing lights at a railway crossing. Question 30. True or false? You must signal before making a turn, even if no other vehicles are present. Answer. True. Signaling your intentions is always required, even if no one else is around. Question 31. When a pedestrian is crossing at a crosswalk, you should A. Stop and let them cross. B. Honk to warn them of your presence. C. Proceed if they're not directly in front of you. Answer. A. Stop and let them cross. Pedestrians have the right-of-way at crosswalks. Question 32. The move over law requires drivers to A. Move over a lane for stopped emergency vehicles. B. Increase their speed when passing emergency vehicles. C. Ignore emergency vehicles if they're on the other side of the road. Answer. A. Move over a lane for stopped emergency vehicles. This helps ensure the safety of emergency personnel. Question 33. If you are caught driving with a BAC over the legal limit, you could face A. A fine and possible jail time. B. A warning and a small fine. C. Mandatory community service. Answer. A. A fine and possible jail time. Driving under the influence is a serious offense. Question 34. True or false? In Manitoba, seat belts are only required for passengers in the front seat. Answer. False. Seat belts are required for all passengers, regardless of where they are seated in the vehicle. Question 35. If your vehicle starts to skid, you should A. Steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction you want to go. C. Apply the brakes firmly. Answer. B. Steer in the direction you want to go. This is known as steering into the skid. Question 36. A flashing red traffic light should be treated as a yield sign. B. Stop sign. C. Caution signal. Answer. B. Stop sign. You must come to a complete stop and proceed when it's safe. Question 37. True or false? It is permissible to drive over the speed limit when overtaking another vehicle. Answer. False. You must always adhere to speed limits, even when overtaking. Question 38. When encountering a funeral procession, you should A. Pass the procession quickly. B. Cut through the procession. C. Yield and allow the procession to pass. Answer. C. Yield and allow the procession to pass. It's respectful and often legally required to yield to a funeral procession. Question 39. If you are entering a highway from an entrance ramp, you should A. Stop before merging with highway traffic. B. Yield to highway traffic. C. Accelerate to highway speed and merge safely. Answer. C. Accelerate to highway speed and merge safely. This helps maintain the flow of traffic and reduces congestion. Question 40. True or false? It is legal to make a right turn on a red light after coming to a complete stop, unless otherwise posted. Answer: true. In Manitoba, you can make a right turn on red unless a sign prohibits it, but you must stop first and yield to all other traffic. Question 41. When parking downhill with a curb, you should turn your wheels. A. Away from the curb. B. Towards the curb. C. Straight ahead. Answer: B. Towards the curb. This prevents your car from rolling into traffic if the brakes fail. Question 42. The use of hazard lights is appropriate. A. When you are double parked. B. When your vehicle is temporarily obstructing traffic. C. To thank another driver. Answer: B. When your vehicle is temporarily obstructing traffic. Hazard lights should be used to warn others when your vehicle could cause a potential hazard. Question 43. True or false? You must always stop for a stopped school bus, regardless of your direction of travel. Answer: false. On a divided highway, you are not required to stop for a school bus that is on the opposite roadway. Question 44. If two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled intersection at the same time, the right-of-way should be given to A. The vehicle on the right. B. The vehicle on the left. C. The faster vehicle. Answer: A. The vehicle on the right. This is a standard rule to prevent confusion and collisions at intersections. Question 45. True or false? Using cruise control in wet or icy conditions is recommended to maintain a steady speed. Answer: false. Cruise control can cause you to lose control on slippery surfaces. Question 46. When two lanes merge into one, drivers should A. Use the zipper method for merging. B. Force their way into the lane. C. Wait for the other lane to clear before merging. Answer: A. Use the zipper method for merging. This is when drivers take turns merging from each lane, like the teeth of a zipper coming together. Question 47. True or false? It is acceptable to use your cell phone at a red light. Answer: false. Using a handheld device while operating a vehicle, even when stopped at a light, is illegal. Question 48. The minimum safe following distance in ideal conditions is A. 1 second. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 seconds. Answer: B. 2 seconds. This distance allows for enough time to react to the vehicle ahead. Question 49. Fill in the blank. When approaching a pedestrian crosswalk with flashing lights, you must blank. A. Speed up to clear the crosswalk quickly. B. Stop and yield to pedestrians. C. Honk to alert pedestrians of your presence. Answer: B. Stop and yield to pedestrians. Drivers must always give way to pedestrians at crosswalks. Question 50. True or false? It is permissible to exceed the speed limit when you are late for an appointment. Answer: false. Being late is not a valid reason to break traffic laws. Question 51. If you experience a tire blowout while driving, you should A. Slam on the brakes. B. Gradually slow down and steer straight. C. Accelerate to maintain control. Answer: B. Gradually slow down and steer straight. This helps maintain control of the vehicle. Question 52. True or false? High beam headlights should be used in urban areas to improve visibility. Answer: false. High beams can blind other drivers and should be avoided in well-lit urban areas. Question 53. When a traffic light turns green, you should A. Proceed immediately. B. Check for oncoming traffic before proceeding. C. Wait for 3 seconds before proceeding. Answer: B. Check for oncoming traffic before proceeding. Always ensure the intersection is clear, even when you have a green light. Question 54. If you are caught driving without a valid driver's license, you could face A. A warning. B. A fine and possible vehicle impoundment. C. Mandatory driver's education. Answer: B. A fine and possible vehicle impoundment. Driving without a license is a serious offense. Question 55. True or false? Motorcyclists have the same rights and responsibilities as other motorists. Answer: true. Motorcyclists are entitled to the full use of their lane and must follow the same traffic laws as other vehicles. Question 56. A solid white line on the road indicates A. A lane where passing is encouraged. B. A lane where passing is prohibited. C. A parking zone. Answer: B. A lane where passing is prohibited. Solid white lines typically indicate that changing lanes is discouraged or dangerous. Question 57. When encountering a blind pedestrian using a white cane or guide dog, you must A. Slow down and proceed with caution. B. Stop and yield the right-of-way. C. Honk to let them know you're there. Answer: B. Stop and yield the right-of-way. Drivers must always yield to blind pedestrians. Question 58. True or false? Bicyclists are required to follow the same traffic laws as motorists. Answer: true. Bicyclists must obey traffic signals, signs, and markings just like motorists. Question 59. When approaching an intersection with a stop sign, but no crosswalk or stop line, you should A. Stop at the sign. B. Stop at a point where you can see oncoming traffic. C. Slow down and proceed if the way is clear. Answer: B. Stop at a point where you can see oncoming traffic. This allows you to safely check for traffic before proceeding. Question 60. True or false? You are allowed to make a left turn on a red light from a one-way street onto another one-way street unless prohibited by a sign. Answer: true. In Manitoba, this maneuver is allowed unless a sign indicates otherwise. However, you must come to a complete stop and yield to all other traffic and pedestrians first.